Is belief in the Bible necessary for salvation? Well, the simple answer to that question, when the question is worded that way, is no. How do I know that? Because there are a lot of people who responded to the gospel then and now who have no opinions about the Bible, but understand the gospel as communicated to them and put their trust in it, who are then regenerated, rescued, and forgiven. So you don't need to believe in the Bible in order to be saved. But I don't think the issue stops there, because the Bible is the communication of God to man about how one is saved. And even though you don't need to believe in it in order to be saved, there are particular details communicated by God in the Scriptures that if one rejects, then they can't be saved. So whether you believe in the whole Bible or not is not as critical to salvation, but particulars are. And if one continues on, and let's put it this way, there's a practical concern here. And what ends up happening in a practical sense is that people in Christianity reject the authority of the Bible as God-given in some very high sense. Inerrancy would be an example of that. This is God's Word in its entirety. Once that is undermined, all the rest begins to fall. Because if that is undermined, then it becomes, I think, easy to question certain aspects of the revelation that are vital to the Christian worldview that are politically incorrect. I don't believe that we have to believe in inerrancy in order to be Christians. I think that that comes afterwards as an appropriate part of the Christian conviction. However, I think it is important that the Bible is historically accurate. That is critical for salvation, in particular the life of Jesus. If we can demonstrate that the Bible is reliable in terms of its historical details about the salient features of the life of Jesus of Nazareth, then we can demonstrate that Christianity is true, because this man lived and did certain things and said certain things and accomplished certain tasks in history. The most important being dying on a cross and rising from the dead. And if we can demonstrate that that's the case, even if we haven't demonstrated to somebody's satisfaction that the Bible is inerrant, I still think we have, on good grounds, we can say that Christianity has been demonstrated to be true.